Hello and welcome once again to Let's Play Throne of Bhaal. This is Policy of Madness. Last time we did these two areas. We did the North Forest, which has basically nothing in it. We did the exterior of the Marching Mountains. The North Forest, there's actually no reason at all to even attempt to actually do anything in there. We went ahead and explored the whole thing. We killed a bunch of things that we didn't need to kill, just for the fuck of it, basically. The North Forest makes you travel all the way to the edge of this map in order to reach either of these two areas, which I had not known before, so we learned something new at least. And then the exterior of the Marching Mountains, we killed those Bhaal spawn outside of it, which is, in my opinion, one of the most challenging fights of this game. This, incidentally, is our pocket plane. I don't know if I've shown this area map before or made a comment on the shape of it. This is essentially the abyss from the end of the last game. It has the 5 areas. Each of these 5 areas corresponds to one of the 5. We did kill Gromnir, but he wasn't one of the 5, so he didn't, he was a powerful Bhaal spawn, but he wasn't one of the 5, so we didn't get another little entrance here, or exit here, whatever you want to call it. We didn't get another area to explore here because he wasn't one of the 5. It's really not clear how the Abyss knew prior to this game that there were going to be 5 special Bhaal spawns, and it needed to block off these areas until we killed each of those 5, considering that there were 5 in the Abyss in the last game. If you recall, the last game, in here was Saravok, and Saravok was waiting for us, and he opened up this area for us. This was Wrath. The others had like exits down to different sins to demonstrate whether or not we had those sins. But now they just mean special Bhaal spawn.
Nothing to it.
Today we're going to do Watcher's Keep. Watcher's Keep. I've been kind of promising Watcher's Keep and not doing it. It looks like we haven't opened up the
Whatever you want.
next level yet. So we should probably do that now. I do still have bronchitis. If you haven't been reading the comments, which if you're not reading the comments, I honestly don't blame you. Which of these is which? Okay. People have been asking me why I have these long delays between the episodes. It's there was a huge delay
Of course.
because I had surgery on my wrist. I had a mass on my wrist that needed to be removed, and after it was my mousing wrist. Whoops. It was my mousing wrist. So I didn't do a lot of mousing after that for quite some time. Then I came down with bronchitis. If you've never had bronchitis, I'm happy for you because it's awful and it lingers. And I had bronchitis, like bad bronchitis, where I was wheezing hourly, every couple of minutes for months. It was like 5 months. Oh, I forgot about these things. Wonder if death will take them out. Well, apparently not. This will.
Shall prevail. I shall prevail. I shall prevail. I shall prevail. I shall prevail.
My bronchitis actually still is not gone. It still bothers me. I still have... Look at all these spell effects. That's just amazing. I still have wheezing that shows up every now and then. So Whenever the wheezing gets to be particularly bad, that's when I end up not having any kind of a video for a while. So this is the instruction that's being given to us for how to use this machine. Those who serve must be worthy in mind, heart, and spirit. There's actually going to be 3 keys corresponding to these traits. Only the worthy may unlock the final seal. Skim down to the conclusion. Some of the gloves contain magical liquids, which can be used as potions for varying degrees of power. True. This is actually not true. The globes that cannot be used are not always the last ones dispensed.
Spare no one! In cactus. No.
So now we have this globe. You can tell which ones are usable because you can put them in your quick item slots. The ones that are not usable won't light up the slots. That's literally the only way to know what to do. Just put it in your quick item slot and see. You know, you click it and what happens? They're not as useful in my opinion as the thing is claiming it's going to be. It acts like these are going to be super useful, but they're not. They're not even slightly useful in my opinion.
I shall prevail. I shall prevail.
Praying? Praying to whom?
I shall prevail. I shall prevail. I shall prevail. I shall prevail. Shall prevail. I shall prevail. I shall prevail. I shall prevail. I shall prevail.
See, this one can't be put in the quick slot, so that's actually the one that, and it was the first one dispensed. This is the useless one. But we're not actually going to use any of them because they're useless in my opinion. So there's no need to endanger ourselves in this no reload game. And here's our key. So now we're done here. There we go. Paralytic bolts, as we've learned, are not sellable. Which I think is bullshit, but whatever. Alright. So this, as you can see, is not nearly as dangerous as it can be if you just decide not to fuck around with the extra globes. And why would you? I hardly ever use items anyway. Let's go ahead and open this up. So I still have bronchitis. and I also got a new job. Now, I'm not going to say that my straight teeth
Is that all?
caused me to get this new job that pays a lot more money than my last job.
Nothing to it.
But it certainly didn't hurt, right? Let's see if I can remember how this is done. Perseverance, courage, and wisdom of your heart. Alright. Looks like some of our spells have worn off. Which ones? If you recall, back in the first game. Okay, so this is this divination, yeah. There's actually no reason to do anything in this room because we don't need the EXP. We definitely don't need the items that they're going to carry. It's on a timer. You can kill as many as you want, and there will always be 10 in the room. Is it 10? Maybe it's 8. There will always be a certain number in the room. There's no way to get around that, so we're just going to wait it out. If you recall, back when the very first game, around the time that we went to the Song of the Morning Temple, I picked up some braces. I got braces to straighten my teeth out. My teeth were never super crooked. Unless I was grinning really hugely, you probably couldn't even tell. But it was, they were crooked enough that people noticed, okay? So, I got braces to straighten them out. My stamina is great. I just literally stood here until they went away. The horde, whatever. Oh, I guess there were 10 because there were 2 that were invisible. And I was also in a job where I wasn't being paid as much as I wanted to be paid. And now my teeth are straighter, and I'm in a better job that pays more money. And I'm not going to say that those two things are directly linked, but I'm sure that my straight teeth didn't hurt me. Let's put it that way. Plus, I didn't pay for them. I got somebody else to pay for them for me. So here's Ixal's nail. Ixal's nail is a spear, but you can combine it with Ixal's spike. I think is what's called Ixal's spike. Yeah, Ixal's spike. And make it a much more powerful spear. But we can use Ixal's spike, and we would not be able to use Ixal's spear. So, fuck that shit. Not that we ever do use Ixal spike, but, you know, we could.
Just ask.
I think this is the dragon. Yep, this is the dragon. This dragon is kind of an asshole. So
Tell me all about
we're gonna do this before we go down there. Oh, wait a minute. No, Oh, it wasn't protection from edification. Oh well.
What would you like?
Alright, where's the fucking dragon?
I shall prevail.
There it is.
I shall prevail.
Oh bother, it says.
Potentis.
I shall prevail. Prevail.
Oh shit. Okay.
Credo oculo. Shall prevail. Entes ha. Entes ha. Entes ha. Incur.
Did it hit? I don't think it hit. Did hit. Okay, that's good. Did I cast more toward again? I did. See what it's got up here.
Vita mortis.
Your death. That's good. Oh shit. It just turned off its uninjured. Yeah, it's blinded again. Oh shit. Let's get out of the way here.
If you say so. Yes, of course. Tell me all about it, if that's what you want.
There we go. Blind him again. Oh, it's going again. Badly injured. Your death. This doesn't do it. I don't know what will. All right.
I'm waiting. Yes. Is that all? Tell me all about it. Nothing to it.
Okay. Now we just gotta wait for our summons to expire. Indo's Doom. Indo's Doom. As Sespenar will say. So I still have bronchitis, and I have this new job, and between the two of them, I often find myself with the desire to do these Let's Plays, but something's standing in my way. Either I've just got too much to do, or I am wheezing, and believe me, you don't want to listen to me wheeze. But today, I was wheezing a little bit, but not very much, so I'm hoping that I don't have it pop up while I'm in the middle of a Let's Play, because that would suck, let's be honest. Alright. Oh, it's water. Okay. This dragon is kind of a bitch, because when you blind it, it has a tendency to start just racing around here like it's on fire, and it's hard to hit it with a horde wilting. Come on. Ah, there we go. Alright. Just gotta wait for our swords to expire. So, last Christmas, just like everyone else on planet Earth, we went and we saw The Force Awakens. And shortly after seeing The Force Awakens, I ran into some things on YouTube about The Force Awakens and asking the question, is Rey a Mary Sue? Now I'm going to talk a little bit about The Force Awakens, not in a spoilery way. Although if you haven't seen it by now, I actually saw it on television just today, which is what made me think about it. Can I get to my pocket plate from here? It was playing on Stars, and just today. So that's what made me think about this.
What would you like?
The Force Awakens.
To it.
I don't think I'm gonna need anything for this. Let's go ahead and turn this up anyway. Let's see if I remember her riddles. I'm not wearing a hat. Alright. I don't think there's anything here we want, and I know that those are trapped. So, fuck that shit. Saw these things on YouTube that had asked the question, is Ray a Mary Sue? And I have to tell you, if your question is, if you're asking seriously, if this is a serious question that you're asking, is Ray a Mary Sue, then the answer is you need to sit down and be quiet. Because you don't know enough about this topic to have an intelligent opinion. I think there's some stuff in here. Ooh, wow. Iron Golem. Holy moly. You know what ignores magic resistance?
Incurtus.
What the fuck is going on here? Scalding steam. Okay, yeah, y'all fight it out.
Incurtus. Imperium.
Whoops.
Incurtus. Imperium.
Iron Golem are uninjured. Alright, let's deal with this thing first.
Incurtus.
I think this will do it. Yeah, no problem. Alright. Skull of the Eternal Warrior. I have no idea what happens if your spirit warrior here is killed. I guess we're going to find out because I don't really remember how to do this. The spirit panel. Man, come on. Ah. The sparkling clear water is poison. Man, it hit me a bunch. As far as I know, these are real fights. Yeah, that poison will do like a lot of damage to you if it kicks in. Fortunately, it usually doesn't. Go through the ominous archway. Nothing else to do. Alright. Oh, that worked pretty well. I noticed a large key in my possession that was not there before, so it just appeared in my pocket, I reckon. Okay, well, now we're actually done with this area, except for the final battle here, which is really difficult. This is like serious business hard. Okay. Can't remember which of these is which. I think this is the... I think I know what this one is. You know what? We're gonna rest up. Okay, didn't know you could do that. Before you can ask the question seriously, is Ray a Mary Sue, you have to understand what a Mary Sue is. And it's really obvious that the people who are making these videos, and they were all dudes incidentally, every one of them was made by a male person, that they had just encountered the concept of a Mary Sue like yesterday, and decided to go ahead and form an opinion about it, and then post a video about their opinion, even though they didn't know jack shit about the concept. Okay, I'm pretty sure that this one is the Lich. If it's not, then this may be a very short video, and we may just be ending it right here. Because we're going to prepare for the Lich.
Incurtus pulcrum imperium.
Okay, what's our protection from fire? Magical fire is only 50. That sucks. What else do we have that's fire resistance? I think that's it. Vision of ice dust. For 1 round. Let's go ahead and pop this too. Alright, if this is not the Lich, then this is going to be... I'm going to look really stupid right here. Ah, it's a Lich. Awesome. Okay. Let's get some true sight going. Shit. Really? You're gonna come up and like attack me?
potentis. Yo,
See, almost all of his spells are fire spells. What is this? Heroism. Oh, okay.
Vita mortis careo. Io vocio te. Resi alia. Cupio virtus Io vocio. Io vocio. Io vocio te. Alia. I will be pleased to carve out your heart.
Now he's just like physically attacking me.
I will be pleased to carve out your heart.
See, that knockback effect actually kind of sucks sometimes. Wow, I did 39 damage with a hit. A physical attack.
I will be pleased to carve out your heart.
Finally. You gotta kind of corner these guys now. Alright, what do we got? Really need that extra fire resistance.
Incurtus pulcus imperium.
Alright. Very good. Alright, this key is especially irritating to me, so we're gonna go rest first. So if you're asking this question, is Rhea Mary Sue? then the answer is that you don't know enough. You don't know enough about this topic to say anything intelligent about it, so just be quiet. This is actually kind of a nice little thing. It's too bad that the bonus is so small. Because that 50% is pretty good, actually. I don't think he was equipped with that, though. No, we'll keep those up. In order to have anything good to say about this, whoops, not that. This. In order to have anything useful to say on the topic of whether any character is a Mary Sue, you have to know what a Mary Sue is.
Just ask.
And it's really dead obvious that they don't. Because that question it's in the territory of being not even wrong. It's not even wrong to ask that. It's even less intelligent than just being wrong.
Tell me all about it.
So, I don't know if you noticed this, but near the beginning of that battle, he cast imprisonment on me, and the imprisonment did nothing because I have got this super special spell trap up. Now I think that this key is the guardians who are... They're not dangerous so much as they're just irritating. Yeah. These things are just annoying. Oh wow, that cone of cold did a number on those things.
I shall prevail. I shall prevail.
Oops.
Whatever you want.
Is it dead? They all dead?
Tell me all about it.
Awesome. What's this? True seeing. Okay, that's good.
If you say.
Okay. So now it's just the final guardians. These are the most dangerous ones and might actually kill me. They have about a 30% success rate at murderizing me. So if you don't know what a Mary Sue is, don't ask this question. And if you're not familiar with the concept of a Mary Sue, let me go ahead and define one for you. A lot of the videos that I saw, I think 4 of them that asked this question. Before I gave up, I just basically gave up because it was so obvious that the it became so obvious that the people who were making these videos didn't really know what they were talking about. I kept expecting one to come out and say, that these other ones didn't know what they were talking about. And we're going to educate you. This hypothetical person that I was imagining in my head, going to educate, the public about, is Ray a Mary Sue? That's the wrong question to be asking. The videos that I did watch, they all had these little checklists that they had gotten somewhere on the internet to say whether or not a character is a Mary Sue. Okay, I'm actually going to save it here because in the event that these things kill me, I'm going to fight them again until I destroy them. That will be the end of this no reload game, and we'll have to go back to the beginning of this game. We'll go back to Sold and SLR. But I do want to defeat them. I want to defeat them really badly, so I'm going to go ahead and save it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here to prep is make ourselves protected from the undead. We also need spell shield. That wouldn't hurt. Nah, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to summon some swords with scrolls. That wouldn't hurt. All right.
Incurtus Pulcur Imperium. Incurtus Pulcur Imperium.
But none of the checklists that they used.
Manus potentes ha.
All right. Had the most fundamental characteristic of a Mary Sue on them. The one that's so obvious that nobody ever bothers to put it on a checklist, which is that a Mary Sue is a non-canon character. Okay, now we need to take out this hive mother before we do literally anything else.
Tell me all about it.
Manus Gentes Bhaal.
Ah, very good. This hive mother is the most dangerous thing here.
Culture Imperium. Invoctions Pulper Imperium.
What the? What do we got here? Casting failure. Oh, it did damage to me. Plantar still up? Yep.
Incertus Culture Imperium. Incurtus Pulcher Imperium. Vengeance. Manus Gentes Bhaal.
Diseased? I don't care about disease.
I shall prevail.
Incurtus Manus Gentes Bhaal. Vita Mortis.
You shall pay for this.
Manus Gentes Bhaal. Manus Gentes.
God damn it.
Incursus Vita Mortis.
Okay. Alright, that was easily the most dangerous thing here. So, that's good.
Incertus Culture Imperium.
Tell me all about it.
Alright.
Insert culture Imperium. This is your end, I assure you. Incorrect. Vita Incursus. You shall pay. This is your end.
I shall prevail.
What kind of magic resistance you got?
I shall prevail.
Quite a lot.
I shall. I shall prevail.
Presi Alia.
Oh, damn it. God damn. Wish there was a way to interrupt that. Alright. What's going on over here? What kind of clusterfuck are we having? Let's get rid of the summons. Whoops. Summons are just a waste of time. What else is going on over here? I have my plane tar. Is my plane tar dead? I don't see it doing anything. Must be dead.
I shall prevail. I shall prevail.
Tell me all at once. This is your end, I assure you.
Barely injured.
I shall prevail.
I wonder if insect plague will take it.
Insurgents, culture, imperial.
I shall prevail.
Magic resistance.
Death will only be the beginning for you.
Wow, I'm out of spells.
I shall prevail. I shall prevail.
Oh, never mind. Wow. We did it, guys. Awesome. Alright, so that's the hard part done. I was not 100% sure that that was going to work. I was actually fully prepared to die here. So, cool. I didn't. That's fantastic. Mary Sues are non-canon characters. What annoys about a Mary Sue is not the existence of the Sue, but the fact that the Sue takes over the story.
Tell me all about it.
The Sue takes over the story, and that's what's irritating about it. Okay. We expect canon characters to take over the story. I mean, that's what they do. That's what the whole idea of a protagonist. The protagonist is, that's the focus of the story, is the protagonist. Just waiting for the plane tar to expire here. And then we're going to go right through here. We expect protagonists to be the focus of the story. And so canon characters have a much higher threshold to meet before you can call them a Sue. Now there is such a thing as a canon Sue, but we call them canon Sues. We don't call them Mary Sues because they have different criteria. There actually is no checklist really for Mary Sues. I realize that checklists exist, but they're shit. These checklists are not created so that people can analyze characters to determine whether or not they're Mary Sues. They are created so that new writers, who are often young writers but not always, people who are new to writing, can have something that at least gives them clues. At least gives them clues that their character is problematic. But it's not meant to be used against another character to say, you know, check. Ah, Mary Sue.
Dare to approach mortal.
Yes, I actually do. This is a absolutely fantastic little sequence, in my opinion, at least. You can see that it used to be chained, but it's kind of escaped its chains, but it's invisible. And it never speaks. I mean, it kind of does there, but not really. Leaving an impression that is clear. But it's not in words. It's unjust imprisonment. This is Demogorgon, okay? There's nothing unjust about its imprisonment. So that's a giant lie. We're not going to do this. I thought about fighting Demogorgon. I actually have a really high success rate against Demogorgon. Not sure if I'm going to do it. I'll have to think about it. We're not going to do it this session, but I might do it later. Demogorgon, in my opinion, is actually easier than the final guardians upstairs. And you see that I didn't use any like super tricks against those things. There's a lot of different tactics that you can use, but I didn't use anything fancy. Using fancy tactics against the final guardians doesn't help, in my opinion. It's easier to just make yourself invisible to undead so that you don't have to worry about the vampire. Take out that hive mother. Spell shield. Okay, I did use kind of a cheesy tactic there with spell shield. Spell shield protects 100% against the anti-magic rays and most of the other rays that the beholders use against you. That hive mother will imprison shit. I wonder if it imprisoned anything. I should maybe check. See if all if my summon limit has changed. It definitely didn't imprison my plane tar, I can tell you that, but if it imprisoned anything up there, then my summon limit will be reduced. But I have some freedom scrolls to deal with that. But the hive mother imprisons, and the hive mother will absolutely demolish a sorcerer unless you cheese it with that spell shield trick. Spell shield is just cheese, pure cheese against the beholders. Alright. Ended up not needing those.
Dare to approach, mortal.
Let's just go ahead and explore this. See the bells ringing. Ah, look, the exit. The exit back up and the exit to the outside are both closed. Wonder what's happened here. Wonder if this thing might be telling the truth.
You dare to approach, mortal.
That's awful nice of it. Slowly marshalling its power to free itself. It'll take a long time, but I'm going to go ahead and set myself back by using the power that I have right now. For you. It's nice. That's, you know, demons in the... I said this before, demons in Watcher's Keep deal with you very plainly. The only exception being the chromatic demon on level 2, I think. The chromatic demon deals with you in bad faith, but all the other demons, if they tell you they're going to do something, they'll do it. And if they want to kill you, they'll just come straight at you. And now they're open again. The imprisoned one can't get out, but we sure can. Alright. So now we can go back up here and we can chat with the Helmites. They're not false Helmites as far as I'm aware. They're...
We sensed that the lower vault had been breached. What has occurred? Did you not cast the ritual?
I can't remember what deal I had here. Prison 1 is destroyed. You believed it was necessary. No, it wasn't necessary. You just wanted to save yourself. The thing that's annoying about a Mary Sue is that you're reading his fanfic, which is usually where Mary Sues show up. You're reading this fanfic.
Ah, a child of Bhaal. So the time has come for thee already, has it? How sad that it is mine own brethren of this time that have fallen so far from the Helm's path.
Yeah, they're not false Helmites exactly. They're real Helmites. They've just kind of become apostates. What's annoying about a Mary Sue is that you're reading this fanfic and this original character shows up, and you're reading the fanfic because you're not done with the canon characters. You want to spend more time in this world. You want to spend more time with these characters. And then this other character comes in that you've never heard of before and that you care nothing about, and kind of takes over the story. That's what's irritating about a Mary Sue. That's why people don't like Mary Sues. But like I said, canon characters take over the story. That's what they do. I'm a canon character in this story, and this story is all about me. This story is all about Skywarp. So, because and that's fine. That doesn't make Skywarp a Mary Sue, even though she's named after a Transformer. She's not even really a canon Sue, because canon Sues have a much higher threshold to meet before they're considered Sues. And I'm pretty sure that this character doesn't cross that threshold. It's really difficult to cross that threshold, actually. Ray definitely doesn't do it. But if you're asking the question, is Ray a Mary Sue, then obviously you don't know enough about this topic to even have an intelligent opinion about it, and you need to just sit down and be quiet. And it was always dudes who were doing this. All I think 3 or 4, I think it was 4 of the videos that I saw, they were all done by dudes.
When Helm came to us so long ago, we could not refuse our duty. I and many of my brethren gave our own lives willingly to guard this place, a task now almost finished. The brother Odrin has shown cowardice and dishonesty in his dealings with thee. In the eyes of Helm, his fate is sealed. Will you aid a knight of the Vigil True?
Technically, I'm part of the Temple of Helm back in Athkatla.
Aye, 'tis true. Thou hast many reasons to believe I am doing other than being honest with thee. I can do naught, however, but tell thee the simple truths, and abide by thy decision. Wilt thou listen? The knight Odrin has not been honest with thee. Thou knowest this. The ritual repairs the old seals, trapping the imprisoned one, as well as the one who reads the ritual. Odrin intended it be thee to sacrifice thy life, rather than make his own sacrifice willingly. He also failed to tell thee the scope of the evil that lies within. The imprisoned one is Demogorgon, Prince of Demons.
This was kind of a ballsy move on the part of the game developers here to put Demogorgon in here. Demogorgon being one of the earliest demons to be described in D&D, and probably one of the most powerful also.
Odrin cannot win in the battle below against the demon. The ritual is Odrin's. With his death, Demogorgon will be free to leave the Watcher's Keep. Imagine, if thou willst, what such a creature would do then.
Actually, it does absolutely nothing. It's not clear why Helm doesn't give this scroll to Odrin. I mean, if he had, then Odrin would have just used it and everything would have been fine. Why does Helm require his most powerful priests to sacrifice themselves for the sake of keeping Demogorgon prisoner? If this other scroll can be done, why is it not done? It's not clear to me at all. Alright, so just grabbing the scroll gives us a whole bunch of experience points. And now we're going to use it. And indeed, all of the, well, hold up. All the entrances are not sealed. What's up? It's just the entrances to Demogorgon's lair. Except that they're actually, you still can get in there, right here. And we will do that if we decide to take out Demogorgon, but that's not going to be this time because I think this one's running late. And I haven't actually decided whether or not I want to do that. So next time, I don't know if we'll do Demogorgon. We'll probably go up here to the Forest of Mir and do that instead. This is where our next plot coupon is going to be described to us. The coupon itself is in the Marching Mountains. There's really not a whole lot to this map. You can see this map is really tiny. Going to the siege camp right now, there's no point to it. You can't do anything there right now. But you can go there. So that's it for this time. Just remember that if somebody asks you, is this character a Mary Sue, and this character is a canon character, they're not, the person that you're talking to doesn't know enough to ask an intelligent question on that topic. Those checklists, there is no single checklist, to be honest, for a Mary Sue. The whole concept of a Mary Sue kind of evades any kind of definite definition. It's pretty much any character who seems to be the focus of the story, who is a non-canon character, and who does so in an obnoxious way. Mary Sues are obnoxious. That's why they're irritating. But they're always original characters. If you have a canon character and you think that this canon character is a Sue, you call it a canon Sue, not a Mary Sue. Mary Sues are always non-canon characters. So the answer to is Rey a Mary Sue is fucking no, because the whole definition doesn't even apply to her. So next time, like I said, we'll be doing something else, probably Force Mirror. So join me then. Later.